Hey guys, this is Carl, and this is week 6, problem number 5. We'll go ahead and just jump into it. A corporate executive reports that results of an employee survey stating that 88% of employees say they are dissatisfied or extremely dissatisfied with their jobs. And the ad says the margin of error is plus or minus 3%. Explain carefully what that means. Another good analogy for this kind of question is, polling, political polls, those kinds of things. When they report whether a certain area, certain region, certain demographic votes a certain way, that there is a margin of error. And so, going at the list of potential answers, we'll start from the bottom. She believes there is a 3% probability the estimate is not correct. Well, that's partially, but it's not really what the margin of error is. Think of the margin of error as a window and not necessarily a probability. C. She believes that the estimate cannot be off by more than 3%. Well, that's a little bit, but that's still not getting at exactly the definition of a margin of error, kind of the range of accuracy. So, and then she B is she believes with some probably 95% degree of confidence. 95% is kind of the traditional uh, metric that we've used and that you will continue to use, I think, throughout. There's 90%, there's 95%, 99%. As you get closer to 100, that's your degree of certainty. 99% is virtually it's not used as much because there really isn't a lot of experiments that can be done with 99%. Actually, let me reverse that. And when you're running something for 90 with a 99% degree of confidence, you're assuming your outcome is going to be that you are confident in the result. In such a way, the confidence level refers to the percentage of all possible samples that can be expected to be included in the true population itself. So, a 95% confidence level implies that 95% of the confidence intervals includes the actual or true population. So it's very important to kind of make that distinction. And you see 95% is kind of the general practice in that sense, in that regard. Part A, she believes that the true proportion is within 3% of the estimate, with some, probably 95% as stated before, degree of confidence. And that is the correct statement. That the margin of error, when they say a margin of error of 3 plus or minus 3%, that the true proportion is the interval is within 3% of the actual estimate. So that's margin of error, and just we hope this helps, and just let us know any other questions. Thanks so much.